Hola, muy buenas. Vamos a probar este Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Es un videojuego que salió al mismo tiempo que uno de PlayStation 2. Este es el de PSP. Y la diferencia con aquel es que este era en primera persona. Y el de PS2 era en tercera persona. Y aunque yo no he visto la serie Standalone Complex, sí he visto las películas. Ahora hay una nueva serie de Ghost in the Shell que la sacó Netflix. Y es un universo que me interesa, que me ha interesado.
According to the workers who escaped, after the terrorists infiltrated the National Archives through the loading gate on base of level 1 and destroyed the automatic
Conozco a los
security system,
personajes.
they took all of the employees in the facility hostage. They've gained control of the first floor lobby as well as the library floors 1 through 3.
Pensaba que iba a estar en castellano el juego este.
Not at the present time. However, they seem to be looking for the H88 report.
The H88 report? The one that conducted an investigation of General Michiba, the mastermind of the failed Far North Rebellion 20 years ago?
Yes, sir. Its designation as a state secret has been lifted, and it was transported here to the National Archives from the National Police Agency to prepare it for public release.
Major.
Go ahead and have command authority for the investigation transferred to Section 9. Everyone's been waiting for that document to be released, but for an armed terrorist group to attack, it makes me awfully suspicious.
Maybe they're conspiracy theorists who want the truth about what happened 20 years ago.
They would risk their own lives for it? Not likely. If you consider the social impact that the H88 report will have, as well as the timing of the attack, it looks like the perp is running scared over the possibility of that document being released.
What's this H8 report? Since we're going to be involved in the investigation, we'd like to input accurate information.
I never said anything about you working the investigation. Oh, never mind. 88 is short for National Police Agency Security Bureau Administrative Document, Classification Code Public Security Investigation H88. It's the report on the attempted rebellion in the far north that includes the testimony of General Michiba.
An attempted rebellion in the far north? You mean the armed uprising by the officers of the Fifth Army who tried to turn the far north, which we've just taken back, into an independent state? That's right. The Public Security Bureau tried to bury the whole thing way back then. But certain leaks about the affair came out, and that brought the incident to the public's attention. Now that the politicians see which way public opinion is blowing, they requested a public review of it. But the rebellion that Michiba and the others planned involved a lot of military secrets. So because the report contained sensitive material, it was classified as a state secret, and that designation remained on it for 20 years.
And tomorrow marks the 20th anniversary, huh?
We should be arriving above the National Archives in just a few moments.
Chief.
All right. I'm going to begin the mission briefing now.
Vale. Rescata a los rehenes y impide que los documentos los roben. Y determina si los objetivos. Vale. A ver, empieza misión. Customiza el robot. Detalles de misión. Las armas de los jugadores. Venga, empezamos.
All of the country's official documents are sleeping right beneath our feet, stored in electronic form. I can't wait to get this incident resolved because the sooner it's behind us, the sooner I'll be able to hook up to their database.
Tachikoma, don't run off on your own.
Me hubiera gustado mucho más que fuera en tercera persona el juego.
In that case, we'll decide on a signal for when I want to give you an order. Is that all
El
right?
modelito de la mayor, no veas, ¿no? Ostras, a ver. Sí. El mapa, orden de fuego, orden de movimiento. Vale. Sí, bueno, ya veremos cómo es. Ok. ¿Cómo se supone que nos movemos? Vale, nos movemos con esta. Vale, código de desbloqueo obtenido. Vale. Aquí.
I disengaged the lock on the gateway that leads underground.
You've done a good job so far, but the hard part is up ahead. So stick close, and whatever you do, don't fall behind.
Located the enemy.
Bueno, es un juego de PSP. Es cara.
I finished bringing out every one of the hostages.
Did you learn anything?
It's as though they were digging through papers all throughout the archives.
To throw the investigation into chaos?
I won't say that's not a possibility, but the all-important H88 report was left lying there looking like they read through it in a hurry.
If the enemy isn't after the report, what are they after?
Either way, our only option right now is to dig through this guy's brain.
Chief, I finally got an ID on the terrorists. These guys are ex-military. They're still running around with their unit ID codes left in their cyberbrains. However, I came across traces of evidence indicating that their memories had been overwritten just prior to the assault.
So, someone cast a spell over them now.
If they're merely puppets, that means someone has to be hiding behind the curtain pulling the strings. Now we need to get those strings tugged. At any rate, get back there.
Roger.
Do you think it would be alright if I hooked up to the National Archives database now?
Vale, había una bomba. Bueno, misión completada. Sí, guardamos.
Quite a mess. The media is looking at this from the historical conspiracy perspective, saying that this was an operation cooked up by the government or some military faction to conceal military secrets from 20 years ago. But the public is used to having information concealed from them, so while they may feign righteous indignation right now, they'll forget about it as their daily lives offer more pressing concerns.
That doesn't sound like something that the chief of the Public Security General Affairs section would say. You're responsible for the handling of more top-secret information than anyone else. Anyway, why are you here? Are you here in your other role as chief of the JSDA watch?
According to our operatives, there are indications that the ringleader has had connections with Russia ever since his days in the military. We kept him under surveillance even after his discharge, but just the other day he killed 2 of my men while trying to escape. However, I don't believe that he was the one who killed them.
So what are you telling me? That some third party who was using him killed your lookouts in order to set him free?
But unfortunately, he died before we were able to confirm that, thanks to your people. Mr. Aramaki, I realize that your Section 9 is an independent agency that answers directly to the Prime Minister. It is an offensive anti-crime organization that has the power and capability to intervene in any crime. But yours isn't the only public security outfit. This isn't some war zone. When you stop at nothing to meet your objectives,
It causes a serious backlash for all public security personnel, myself included. I ask that you bear that in mind. This is a warning from the Public Security's head of General Affairs.
Who's that? You used to work at Police HQ and you don't know? That's the great Chiki Kanbei, Public Security Head of General Affairs. He's also in charge of the Self-Defense Army Surveillance Squad, aka JSDA Watch.
He's supposed to be keeping an eye on the military. What's he stuck his nose into this for?
He's a man who got to where he is in public security today by being utterly single-minded. He's edited for Section 9 ever since we were founded. It's hardly surprising that he'd come here to butt in. But what has me more concerned is that as the spy sent in by the
Para el que no
JSDA
conozca
Watch
Ghost in the
20
Shield,
years ago, he was the man responsible for uncovering the attempted
el cuerpo
Far North
de la
rebellion.
mayor, de la chica que controlamos,
Everyone who works in public security knows about it.
es un cuerpo
So, the great
biónico.
spy's been pursuing the
Ella
terrorists
sufrió
who
un
left the
ataque
DH-88
y
memorandum.
únicamente se salvó su
Just too many points that
cerebro
link it to this
y
incident.
se lo implantan en un cuerpo
Something tells me that
artificial.
this isn't over yet.
Todos en el equipo llevan algún tipo de implante o de chip que les hace tener algún tipo de habilidad no humana. Capítulo 2. El lejano norte.
Major will be arriving in Berutaru in 5 minutes. Should we land as planned at the Otoroku Support Police's heliport?
No, land at the civilian airfield we're using as a makeshift command post at Tachikoma hangar. I want to check over everything inside.
Roger.
Chief,
At the moment, Berutaru Bay is being plagued by widespread acts of terrorism, but security for the ceremony and the guests will be assigned jointly. Both the 5th Army's 27th Division, which has a garrison here, and the Otoroku Support Police will be in charge of this. Our mission is to prevent the assassination of former Cabinet Minister Hiroma.
have there been any demands from the terrorists after that, other than the death threat?
No. But it was a long time ago when Hiroma pushed for developing the far north, back when he was Land Development Minister. Why would anybody threaten to kill him now? It doesn't make sense.
Publicly, Hiroma's retired from the party, but he's a big wheel who still has enough pull to meddle in political policy. He's got lots of enemies. It's not surprising that some of them would try to wipe him out and make it look like it had something to do with the far north.
No, there's probably some significance to carrying out the assassination at Berutaru Bay, especially at the handover commemoration ceremony. For one thing, the people of the far north never recognized the theft of the full authority over their own reconstruction as a handover. Even a snot-nosed kid knows that the ceremony is nothing but a performance meant to entertain the political bigwigs who are still suppressing their rights, and that includes Hiroma.
At any rate, your top priority is to root out any and all terrorists prior to Hiroma's arrival. You are here to do whatever it takes to prevent his assassination. Understood?
They say this Berutaru place we're going to is an old-style cyberbrain city. I bet we can find an AI from an early
Este es
World War III for dirt cheap.
el toque cómico de la
Let's
serie.
get one as a souvenir. Yeah, we promised to get something for the others back at the hangar. I can already tell you what's gonna happen if we run off on our own and come back with a brain case that's still online. The Major's gonna go get mad at us. The last time she got mad because we brought something back without asking. Well, after all, stealing is wrong. And besides, we're basically government equipment. Ooh, I overheard something a while ago. Uh-huh. What? Everyone in Section 9 is talking about us. They're going on about how we've developed too much. What's bad about that? They're scared of the idea that we AIs have become too much like humans. But Mr. Bato's on our side, isn't he? I hate to say it, but Mr. Bato does whatever the Major orders him to. What do you think we should do? It's very simple. From now on, we need to pay close attention to our actions, but we should also avoid any unnecessary talking in front of humans. In that case, I have a suggestion. From now on, whenever we talk, why don't we just use ultra-high frequencies? Humans can't hear them. I agree. Without further ado, I can hear something. Some people are talking. What's this? Shisamu has come again? What will it be this time? Shibashikuru or Kararaku? And Uko Okay is out of the question.
En la pantalla de ordenador veo que tiene algo de tearing, pero
What's Ukachanake
en esta no se lo
mean?
noto.
I show that crow is listed as the meaning of Shibashikuru. And kararaku is the sound a crow makes. What's it going to be this time, the crow or the crow's call? What's that mean?
No sé.
So this is supposed to be our new home, huh? The hangar at Section 9 is way better. Oh, look at this, everybody! Check out all the weapons! Yay!
Allow me to introduce someone. This is Brigadier General Kusanagi. He's the commander of the 5th Army's 27th Division, which will be overseeing security at the ceremony in conjunction with the Eterofu Support Police. Since a military parade is planned as part of the event, the general is going to be in charge of your group as well.
How long has it been, Major Kusanagi? Not since Nemuro, I suppose.
I don't believe we've met before. Division Staff Officer Kusumoto.
You know each other?
We both served in the same operation to take back the far north, which had been occupied. The Major and her team drew the enemy away from our forces in Nemuro. You might say that thanks to their efforts, we were able to achieve our victory there.
As I recall, General Michiba was your commanding officer, wasn't he?
What are you implying?
Nothing.
The top brass did that all on their own. My division had nothing to do with it.
I'm aware of that.
Because of what he did, everyone in the division, right down to the enlisted soldiers, came under the suspicion of rebellion, and we were disbanded. We were bounced from post to post all throughout Honshu. We took part in the operation with your group after we reformed in the far north.
I apologize if I've touched a nerve.
Our duty is to keep the ceremony safe. We will spare no effort to assist you. I have just one word of warning for you and your men, Major. We are no longer attached to the same organization. I expect you to refrain from making unauthorized contact with any military personnel. You're also prohibited from entering military facilities. If you can't give me your word that you'll abide by this, I won't be able to guarantee your safety.
You have my word.
In any event, we're both in positions where our duty is to protect the state. I'll send you all the information we have on the terrorists we captured. I couldn't help but notice that you brought think tanks along with you. I'll see that you get clearance to use our training dome. Please feel free to use it if you like. I'll have one of my men give you the location later. If you have any questions about something that turns up in the course of your investigation, contact us on our frequency. My men will see to it. Any questions?
None.
I wish you good luck.
What's his problem? Not the nicest guy in the world, is he?
The rumors are right. Bring up the fact that he served under General Michiba and the guy completely loses it.
Nevertheless, you mustn't forget that if it weren't for him, we wouldn't have been able to recapture the far north.
But he said that he would let us use their training dome, so the fellow can't be all bad. But he's putting himself at our disposal. It would only be polite for us to take him up on it.
How long have you guys been listening in?
The Touchcoma's right. Don't focus on anything else. For now, just concentrate on your own mission.
Now that's more like it. Okay, then let's get right to it and go on patrol in Bittertaru Bay.
You just want to gain experience points is more like it.
All right, fine. It's obvious that standing around here won't get anything done. Everyone grab a Touchcoma. We're heading out. We're going into Bittertaru Bay.
Yahoo!
Bueno. ¿Qué hay
An
que hacer?
unknown terrorist group has attacked the National Archives and is barricaded inside with employees and security staff as
Vale,
hostages.
más rehenes.
Judging from the statement given by an escaped employee, we can surmise that the terrorist objective is to steal the National Police Agency Security Bureau Administrative Document H88, aka the H88 report.
Rescatar y
Your orders are to
aprender a los terroristas. Ok. Vamos al lío.
All of the country's official documents are
Si es
secret
el
weapons
mismo,
that are being stored in
el mismo
electronic form.
escenario.
I can't wait to get this incident resolved because the sooner it's behind us, the sooner I'll be able to hook up to their database.
Tachkoma, don't run off on your own.
Es el mismo escenario, no me jodas.
That's why I'm requesting appropriate orders.
In that case, we'll decide on a signal for when I want to give you an order.
¿Le
Is that
va a
all right?
repetir la misión? No me jodas. Es el mismo escenario. Sí, es el mismo. Está empezando yo, ¿no? ¿Es el mismo escenario? ¿Y es la misma misión? Es la misma misión. No lo entiendo. Es la misma misión. Pero si ponía ya misión 2, ¿por qué otra vez? Ok. Pues he hecho la misión así por la cara otra vez. Ahí están los Shinkansen.
Wow, so this is their economy station, huh? Fancier than me, Mama. So tell me, why do you suppose the terrorists are trying to blow up the building instead of targeting Mr. Hiruma himself?
You could say that the railway was built for the express purpose of carrying Hiruma back into the country with honors.
By laying down a railway, a flow of people in both directions is going to result. And when that happens, regional justice is replaced with centralized justice. It's your classic symbol of authority.
Instead of feathering your own nest, it's more like laying tracks at your own nest.
Well, regardless of whether or not there are any bombs here, this is pretty impressive as a declaration of war against Hiruma.
What are you standing around chatting for? Get to work!
Roger.
Joder. Ah, vale. Aquí había otro, ¿no? Ah, caño, cabrón. Yo te veo, cabrón. Ah, en el level, ok. Coño. No encuentro ninguno. Por aquí no hay nada. ¿Será arriba? Ni idea dónde están. A lo mejor por aquí arriba. Bueno, ahí hay otro. Ahí hay otro. ¡Ey! Va a estar aquí. Se me va a acabar el tiempo. Ah, coño, ahí está. Sí, pero ya.
Tachikoma, forward the entire contents of the cyberbrain to HQ immediately. Ishikawa,
Right here. Well, you finally gained my services, man.
I don't care what you have to do, but decrypt this guy's cyberbrain and pull out whatever intel you can.
Roger.
But still, burning out your own cyberbrain is a little drastic, right?
The real question that comes to mind is whether or not he did it of his own free will.
Assuming that it wasn't, it raises yet another question. Just who the hell is pulling the strings behind the scenes?
He fried his brain to keep us from finding out, right?
It's me. I just received the perpetrator's cyberbrain data. We'll have to wait for analysis to determine his identity. For now, leave the scene processing to the support police and come back here as soon as possible. Understood?
Roger.
Bueno, al final lo hemos hecho. Nos han dado armas. Vamos. Vale. Pues tenemos hechas 2 de las 4 que tenemos. Y aquí los vamos a dejar. Pues nada, gracias por mirar y este ha sido el comienzo de Ghost in the Shell. Hasta luego.